A Plattsmouth man sits in the Cass County, Nebraska jail facing drug charges. This story from the Cassgram. Joshua Kistler is 26 years old. He was arrested last Friday at a house in the Rock Bluff area. It's believed that while he was being questioned by a deputy, he crushed a meth pipe with his shoe. He's facing charges of meth possession and tampering and assault. His bond is set at $5,000.